Wouldn't we? All right, it's 12 o'clock. Let's call the Economic Development Authority regular meeting to order for, this would be the August 27th, 2024. Please call roll.
Larson.
Here.
Black.
Here.
Stai.
Here.
Grinde.
Here.
Hecht. Horken.
Here.
Helms. You have a quorum.
Thank you. Approved minutes from July 23rd, 2024 regular meeting.
I'll move. Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Good deal. August 14th, 2024 special meeting.
I'll move.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Okay. Bills and communication. Review of accounts payable, August 6th, 2024, August 20th, 2024. Any questions, comments, concerns? Anything?
We review the bills.
Mr. Gallstead's a little low.
Like tonight?
We need to bump that up.
Just one, I just noticed that the air handler system, is that the air conditioner that it's referring to in that first page? Like, are we having trouble with the air conditioning system over there? Is that something we need to plan for? Just curious.
Which one is that?
It just said Johnson Controls is out, checking out West Air Handler.
I bet you that's maintenance.
I didn't hear Nancy talk about it too much, so I'm assuming that's me.
Okay.
Not just because of the bills, their amounts.
As an update, the city is working with them to come up with
Upgrade.
a package deal for the whole city.
Yep.
So there's a better rate and maintenance with all of them.
Okay.
It was just a curiosity thing.
Anything
That was
else?
a good question, thank you.
All right, move on to reports. Delinquency update.
We have no delinquencies.
Director reports for July 2024.
Do you have any questions?
Questions for Paul? No? Finance reports. Refer to Carla.
July, we worked on budget, so July and August will be at the next meeting.
Any other questions for Carla or anything on that? Great, we're going to move on to unfinished business. Approval of Miss Maggie.
Hello.
Wait, I think, yeah, you met everyone probably except for Ron. I don't think you were here.
And if I could suggest, why doesn't each of the members of the EDA explain where they work as well?
Okay,
Okay.
we'll start out with Carla. Where do you work at, Carl?
I'm the finance director, but I'm the treasurer on this board. And we did meet. It's nice to meet you. I'm looking forward to working with you.
Yep, I would just say welcome, Maggie. Excited to have you here.
Yeah, Brian Larson. I serve on the City Council and on the EDA board. I work at the University of North Dakota, and I'm looking forward to working with you as well.
Daniel Black, Economic Development Board member. I'm the vice president, I guess, still. So I work at American Crystal Sugar. I run the laboratory over there. I'm a factory chemist.
Yeah. Hello.
She's your entertainment.
Yeah, I am the entertainment district. Penny Stai. I own the Riverwalk Mall. We have about 16 renters, and then I own the River Cinema as well, and the Shire Bar and Grill, and then the Grand Theater in Crookston, and then I'm also on the Chamber Board of Directors.
Josh Grinde, Economic Development, Water and Light, Right Choice Electric, and 3 other ones. Ron keeps me busy. Yes, you do a good job.
Welcome, Maggie.
Yes.
Okay.
Ron Gallstead, city attorney, have a law firm in Tong, Gallstead, Jensen,
Longer than that.
30. Who's counting?
Apparently somebody is.
Ben Horken, EDA board member, owner of R.J. Zavril and Sons in East Grand Forks here, and then run the day-to-day operations. Yeah.
And again, welcome.
Yes, thank you.
So we need to have a motion.
We need to have a motion to accept her salary range, her grade step 20, or grade 20 step 2, with a effective starting date of October 1st.
I'll make the motion,
I
as
will,
it's stated.
I'll second that.
Could we move that to September 15th? Giving you a hard time. You motion?
I motioned.
We need a second.
Penny in a
Yep, I'll
second.
second it.
Sorry.
Yep, I'll second it.
Seconded by Penny. Please call roll.
Larson,
Yes.
Black,
Yes.
Stai,
Yes.
Grinde,
Yes.
Horken,
Yes.
motion carried.
Thank you very much. Yes,
Yes.
it's going to be an adventure. Thank you to everyone for everything, the hard work that went into it. But Reed especially, he put a lot of good things together. I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you, Reed. That was a good
And
effort.
excellent candidates
Yep.
Yes.
from our local community.
And-
Extremely impressed.
And kept me straight on dates and,
And Terry Knudsen, too.
yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I
Oh,
was gonna say.
it was a heck of a group effort, but I appreciate your lead on it. It was great.
Absolutely. It takes a lot of
Very
work for
happy
Terry
to
on the
have
back
you.
end, so I appreciate
Thanks for
her.
a good interviewing process, too.
Well-
Thanks for doing a good interview.
It's one example of how economic development is teamwork, a team activity. And as long as we remember that, we'll be able to move forward and make more progress than we could if we go in different directions.
Yes. Level heads and minds will prevail.
Absolutely.
So welcome.
Yes, thank you.
And September 15th it is. All right, moving on to new business. Meet the new building inspectors,
Would you like to come up to the table and introduce yourselves, please?
our best friends, Ben.
Right? Click that other mic on, please, too.
Now,
Thank you.
for a little background, you may recall that we used to have building inspectors.
Yep.
One passed away, and one, as I understand it, changed employers and no longer available to us. So we went through a process of finding a new employer. That was something that was done by Nancy Ellis and Reed to make sure that we had highly qualified people on hand. We do that. They're here. And because it's something that's important to the community, we thought we'd take an opportunity to introduce them to the EDA, particularly since we're on camera. That it's something that everybody in the community can see as well.
Hello.
You ham it up, right?
Doesn't bother us, does it, Ron?
Good afternoon. My name is Greg Huffnagel, and this is my partner Alec. We're based out of New Fulton, Minnesota. Been doing building inspections for quite a few years myself. I got my full building official license, and really excited to be here and work with everybody. And the community has been great and welcoming, and it's going very well, I feel. So, working with Nancy and Brenda, it's very happy with the arrangement here. It's going well.
Well, thank you for participating and helping out.
You're very welcome.
Do you both live in New Fulton?
Yes.
Okay.
How often are you-
Just touch on when you're here, what your typical schedule
Oh,
is.
sure,
in Grand
absolutely.
Forks?
Yep, so I'm scheduled to be here every Tuesdays and Thursdays. My phone is always on. I mean, so I answer plenty of phone calls and emails throughout the remainder of the week when I'm not here, or Alec. And I'm sorry, what was the other thing you wanted to read?
That was it. Just
That was it? Oh, sure.
Days and hours. that you're-
Yep, basically, you know,
physically in East Grand Forks.
kind of the same working hours as everyone else here in Eastside, and you know, anything that needs to be done, I'm happy to help out with. So.
And then,
Will we have a physical presence for you? Do you have a physical presence here when you're here on Tuesdays and Thursdays, or are you just out? Is that?
No,
you know,
no,
that's it?
I'm in and out.
He's
of
in the office? Okay.
I'm in and out. Yep,
Okay.
yep. Depending on the schedule for inspection stuff, then drives where or where
Okay.
we're going. So,
Great.
yep.
so do they still call, who do they contact them directly for
Brenda, do they call you directly, or do they call Greg directly to make an appointment?
Schedule inspection.
For scheduling inspection, most of the times everyone's contacting me. Permit applications and stuff like that, Brenda's still handling, so.
So we got their names and numbers on our website?
Oh, they're on the website.
Probably should, huh?
Get that updated.
Great.
So, yeah.
And you got any questions for us, or
Not at this point, I guess.
pretty easy going?
Yeah, perfect. Well, thank you very much. So,
I will tell you this, they're busy enough that I had to make an appointment with them ahead of time to make sure they could be here today.
Well, that's a good thing.
Out there in New Fulton, you cover a broad territory.
yep, we cover some ground. Yep.
Yeah. Lots of miles in between in them areas.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
You bet.
Anybody on the board, questions?
Yeah, just to clarify, will you guys cover residential, multifamily, commercial, kind of all that?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yep. And we've also been working with your fire chief, Jeff Bushy here, on some fire-related issues as well, so.
Excellent.
Great.
Thank you very much, guys.
You're welcome.
Yes, not a problem.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. I don't know this guy, Jordan Midgarden. Water and Light Energy Rebate Program Specialist.
Good afternoon. Just want to go over the Eco program, what I do for Water and Light. So I've been the Energy and Customer Service Specialist for almost 2 years now. We do the Eco program, so that's what the SIP program was called up until 2021, until the Eco Act was passed. So that basically declares that Minnesota electric utilities have to invest at least 1.5% of their gross operating revenue into conservation efforts. So with that, the end goal here is to reduce energy costs for Minnesota households and businesses, increase profitability for those businesses, and overall awareness for energy efficiency measures. So with that, we have residential and commercial and industrial programs. So your residential programs are going to be those Energy Star appliances, those that meet the EPA standards. HVAC equipment, we do our weatherization measures, so windows, insulation, we work with our team over here with the building inspections. And then central AC tune-ups, and then we do offer some load management programs. So that's going to be the residential side. We offer a lot of incentives for new and existing businesses. So we have our commercial lighting replacement rebate, which is going to be our most popular. Weatherization, VFD motors, we do a lot of those over at American Crystal, and then anything that doesn't fall into those categories is going to be under our custom rebates. So with that, we just need specifications of new and former equipment, and we can get those calculated. So it's basically those two sections, the residential and commercials, what we operate for that Eco program. Any major questions? Or?
Is all the information available on the Water and Light website?
It's on the website. We have all of our forms right outside the office.
And you can print them off the website.
Mm-hmm.
Call Jordan.
Just for the
Easy to work
specifics on
with.
that.
I work with them on the Water and Light Board and personally in business, and pretty easy, isn't it?
Absolutely. Actually
Ron,
got
did you have something?
Yeah, just a question. Thanks for coming, Jordan. I read an article in the Herald this morning about some of the solar programs in Minnesota, and I don't know the first thing about it, but if somebody is interested in those programs for residential or commercial, can they come to you at the Water and Light for any more information?
Yes, they can, and I know we are working on an ordinance for that, just
Okay.
because there has been interest over the last 2 months.
Great, yeah. I saw one of the
Those programs.
programs, PACE and REAP are the acronyms, I guess, so something interesting coming out there.
Yep, something definitely in the works. We're trying to get straightened out. So.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah, let me also point out that Jordan and I collaborate on things such as the Forks Spring Expo, where it used to be the Home and Garden Show, and things of that nature. There was an ad, there was a special section last weekend,
Yep.
and Water and Light and Economic Development shared the costs for the ad that was on the back page of that insert in the Herald, for example. So we collaborate on a lot of activities to try to make sure that we can do things that help the businesses and the people who live here as well.
Thank you, Bud.
Perfect. Thank you.
Sure.
All right, moving on to 2025 EDA budgets.
In your packet are the 4 budgets that are under the auspices of the EDA. The only real difference that you'll see is that I increased some small amounts for the training and travel because we're changing directors. And it's relatively small amounts, it's a couple $1,000s in each. Okay? So, and I would ask that you approve. The only question that I have is, do you want individual approvals or do you want an en masse approval?
I think an en masse is fine.
Okay.
And Paul and I did talk about the increasing of the budget for training with the new director coming in, and so we're looking for a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Need a second?
I will second it.
Thank you very much. Please call roll.
Larson,
Yes.
Black,
Yes.
Stai,
Yes.
Grinde,
Yes.
Horken,
Yes.
motion carried.
All right, now an update on Mr. Vonish lot.
As you may recall, there were lot lines adjustments that were made on this lot and the adjoining lot, and everything's been held up because there was a loan on the adjoining lot that was done through the SBA. That loan has been paid off, and we're just waiting for confirmation so that we can get the release, so that everything can proceed finally.
Excellent, excellent. Have we been in
Yeah.
contact with Mr. Vonish with them?
I have not. We need to get things in hand.
For the release, I haven't seen any verification.
You're not counting your chickens before they're hatched, is what you're trying to tell me? With the SBA?
Yes.
Good.
That's great.
That's great news. Be a good thing to get behind everyone involved. Now,
One small thing, if I may.
depends.
On September 4th, between 5 and 7, that's Wednesday after Labor Day, is the annual city showcase, where the various departments will go out and talk about the things that they do, where we also have people who, other city and state agencies and the school district who provide services within the community, so that you can meet and talk with people, and it's also your opportunity to dunk your favorite public official. Because we have some volunteers who are going to sit in the dunk tank, so you can bring a donation, and if I remember correctly, it's cans or canned goods or a monetary donation for the opportunity to dunk your elected official or your appointed official. No, I do not volunteer. We have other people who do that, so I will graciously step aside so they can do their thing. But that comes up at 5 to 7. It's down on the riverside of Restaurant Row. Okay?
Restaurant Row and Theater Row.
Yes.
There you go.
Got one for you, Penny.
Thank you. A little plug there.
There you go.
Yes.
All right, anything else?
No, sir.
Looking for a motion to adjourn.
I'll motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. I dare you. Thank you, everyone.